Hello and welcome back to the SamBeast YouTube channel. My name is David Foxen, and today we're going to be answering the question of what on earth is an asset management database? So, the Amdb, or the Asset Management Database, typically resides in your IT Service Management tool. I've seen some that reside in spreadsheets, most used item tool. But mainly this is your central source of truth, ultimately. From a hardware asset management perspective, this isn't the CMDB. We'll do another video on comparing the Asset Management Database with the Configuration Management Database. The Amdb houses all of your hardware asset management information. So we're talking things like make, model, serial number, depreciated value, assigned user, location, assignment date, disposal information, warranty information, end of life, everything that you could possibly need for managing that asset proactively throughout its life cycle. It does have a relation to the Configuration Management Database, or the CMDB, in that a lot of the assets that you have in the Amdb will be reflected in the CMDB and will have an associated configuration item, or CI. However, not all asset types that are within the Amdb actually are in the CMDB or need to be in the CMDB. An example of something that doesn't need to be is things like mobile phones or tablets. They typically just reside in your asset management database. They don't need to have a configuration item assigned to them, because ultimately there's never going to be a P1 priority 1 incident raised for a tablet not working or a mobile phone, for example. So there's typically that overlap on not having that in the configuration management database. However, those assets, in fact, the Amdb welcomes all assets, right? You can even create custom fields in some of the Amdb technologies where you can add in additional assets like consumables. If you wanted to track your keyboards or your mice or, whatever it may be, there may be a niche asset that's related to your organization. Put all of that information into your Amdb, make it as accurate as possible. Next up, I would highly recommend that you build some inventory sources, maybe some APIs with other inventory technologies, so that instead of having to do manual updates all the time into the Amdb via imports via spreadsheets, or you physically going in and changing things, that you've got these tools automatically updating it to show when it was last online, who the last known user was, how many cores it's got, all that kind of jazz, all the stuff that you need for proactive hardware asset management. So, in conclusion, very short and very sweet, what is the Amdb? The Asset Management Database is your central source of truth for hardware asset management. It does have a relationship with the Configuration Management Database, but they are different. This purely houses ham data. If you'd like to know what kind of data sets it houses, then I can maybe do another video on the key data sets required within the Amdb. But hope you found this short Amdb video useful. Whilst you're there, please feel free to like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me if you are enjoying the content. And we'll see you next time.